Hello friends, it's Kayla, and this week's kit is cookie themed. So today we are going to be baking some sugar cookies. You would have received all the dry ingredients you need in your kit this week, and along with all those things you are going to need a 1/4 cup of unsalted butter, 1 egg yolk, and half a teaspoon of vanilla extract. First step is to mix all of your wet ingredients together. So the butter, the egg yolk, and the vanilla. You're going to put them in a big bowl like this. You can kind of see the butter there. And we are going to grab a hand mixer and whisk it all together. Now that our wet ingredients are kind of sort of combined in a weird liquidy mess, we are going to grab our dry ingredients and start slowly pouring them in and mixing them in with the wet ingredients at the same time. Pour a little bit, mix some more, and keep on going. Once you can't mix it with your hand mixer anymore, you are literally going to start mixing it with your hands. Make sure you wash them first though. So after some finessing, you should be able to create a ball-like shape with your dough. From here, what you're going to do is grab a little bit more flour and just dust it on whatever surface you're baking on. And you're going to grab something to roll it out with. Maybe it's a bottle, maybe it's a rolling pin like this one, whatever. Cover that with some flour too, and you're just going to roll out your dough. Once your dough is all rolled out, you can do one of two things. If you have cookie cutters at home, now would be the time to grab them and start cutting out your cookies. If you're like me and you don't have cookie cutters, grab a butter knife and start cutting out circles in your dough. Once you cut out a circle, you can just pop it up with your butter knife and stick it on a cookie sheet that is right here that's lined with parchment paper, like that. And then you're just gonna repeat. So once you're done cutting out your cookies, they should look something like this. You should have enough dough for about a dozen cookies roughly. So what you're going to do after cutting them out is you are going to put your cookies in the freezer and you are going to preheat your oven at 325 degrees. And once your oven is done preheating, you are going to grab your cookies from the freezer and put them in the oven. And the cookies will go in the oven for 10 to 12 minutes or until the edges are golden brown. Good luck in there, guys. I left my cookies in the oven for about 12 minutes. Now I'm going to let them cool for about an hour. So now that your cookies are out of the oven and they're all cool, what you're going to do is grab one of your little containers of icing that was also provided in your kit. You're going to take off this little piece of paper towel. I had to put it there to make sure that the icing didn't get all dry and gross. And all you're going to do is grab a butter knife, give the icing a little stir. You're going to mix the icing a little bit, and then you are just going to ice your cookies. After you're done icing your cookie, you're just going to throw some sprinkles on top. I'm just using what I have at home. So these are how my cookies turned out. Yours might look similar to mine, or they might look completely different. Either way, I do want to see photos, so don't forget to share those with us on our Instagram page. And until then, I will be here eating these. So good. Bye, guys.